Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and right now I do not have my computer. I'm recording from my laptop, so I don't have all of my XSplit recording to get a really fancy thing, so you're just going to see the same picture the whole time. I'm sorry about that. But today we are talking about Mewtwo X, finally rounding out all the legendaries for the April friendly, and Mewtwo X is pretty interesting. At first I looked at it, and I thought to myself, damn, this is going to be something, like, why would you choose Mewtwo X? It feels like if you just kind of look at it on the surface, Mewtwo Y is better, gets more speed, gets more special attack than Mewtwo X does get attack, and just has, it feels like a much better time trying to set up and just doing everything more efficiently. Also, it has Psy Strike, which means it's going to be able to hit targets physically as well, so why would you need Mewtwo X? Well, after looking at it, I thought, you know what, you can make Mewtwo X a bit of a bulky Pokemon, make him really fast, really bulky, and then turn around some crazy setup and crazy shenanigans, you know. I don't think I've seen, oh man, what if like a tenth of Mega Mewtwo X as I have Mega Mewtwo Y? It feels like it's always Y, and that people just kind of go with the faster, easier pick. But with Mewtwo X, I feel there's actually more power potential there. So first off, I do want to say that the moves on the screen that you do see, they are not your only options, but they are the pretty awesome options. I think that if you have a moveset like this, you're going to be very well-rounded, and you're going to also have just some really awesome things. So if we look at the kind of moveset here, Psycho Cut, that's your stab coverage, that's going to hurt. Power Up Punch, that's your get up and go. You lead with that, and then you start hurting. Poison Jab, that's going to hit your fairies, that's going to help with extra coverage. And as for Drain Punch, I just like it because instead of having to pack recover, you can do damage, get heals, and again, improve your typing because Power Punch isn't that strong a move. Instead of having, let's just say, Calm Mind or some kind of stat boosting move or recover, you're kind of getting the best of both even though you're limiting your typing. You can take away Drain Punch if you feel you need to and put in a lot of other things. Mega Mewtwo X, strangely enough, gets Aqua Tail if you're into that sort of thing, and just quite a few different things that it can really use. So try to look into that. I really actually am interested by using Bulldoze or Earthquake or Brick Break. You know, there's all sorts of crazy things. I kind of like the idea of Bulldoze a bit just because it slows down your opponent, and if you're hitting, you know, +2, +3, has a good chance that it's just KOing them outright anyways. So when we're looking at the stats, I was thinking, go with the Jolly Nature. Go with the speed. You don't really need that much attack investment because, one, no attack investment gets you over 400. That's ridiculous. Okay, Mewtwo X, calm down. I think you're getting a little too carried away. That's kind of insane. And then with good base defenses, you know, 100 flat, moderate defense without any investment, you know, and then over 100 base hit points, you're getting over 400 hit points with 200 and actually over 230 in both defenses. You can kind of mix it up however you want though. You can drop down the hit points to about 180 and then split between defense and special defense. Put about 40 points into each of those. It's not going to be exact, but you can do something like that. You have 72 points to play with, so you can do that. You can also knock some points off speed if you really don't care about being the fastest kid on the block. You can kind of drop, you know, the speed down, make sure you're hitting a good sweet spot around 370, 369, something like that, and then that just gives you more defensive bulk. I feel, again, your offenses aren't that important because if you can really balance out what you have, your attack is going to be hitting hard. Power Up Punch, use that twice in a row, or you go Power Up Punch, follow up with Drain Punch. Now you're ready to Psycho Cut, Poison Jab anything down in almost one hit, and stay healthy off of Drain Punch. Now, this is the strategy I never thought I would see. Like, this is actually a creative, legendary strategy for Mewtwo X when it should be a very, like, obvious pick. I never thought I would find this in a legendary Pokemon, honestly, that if a Pokemon's legendary, it's kind of going to be straight out awesome. It's not going to have too many reasons to not be used as opposed to another Pokemon, but here it is right here, Mewtwo X, not being used as much as Mewtwo Y, unfortunately, and also just being kind of a hidden gem. You know, it can be pretty tanky, can do a lot of good hits, and it can turn around setup and then end up being much better than Mewtwo Y in many circumstances, being the lesser picked, with a different moveset, with EV spreads that people don't go with, you know? Everyone goes, oh, 252 attack, 252 speed, continue to sweep. I'm looking at all the other options, and I like what I see here. So, Mega Mewtwo X, strangely enough, gets the Verlis seal of approval for being a legendary Pokemon that, you know, has a hidden power to it that people can tap into and really make it excel better than most have thought. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would, and I hope you all have a nice day. Also, audio quality might be down in the next couple videos because I'm going to try to set up a new setup, but we'll worry about that if and when it happens. I hope you guys, I already said, enjoy the video. Have a nice day. Have a nice day again. How about that, people?